Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Played out wide. Well, that looks a decent ball. Back in once more. Terrific header! Thuram can get it clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mateus. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Vieira concedes a free kick for that. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And claimed it back swiftly. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get onto this? Vieira. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Shevchenko! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And now the breakaway. Still goalless at the moment. White puts them all in.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Vieira. Right, Shevchenko. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Maldini. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Brilliantly cut out. No, that's been intercepted. That's a good ball out wide.
That's good defensive concentration. Italy really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. White clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! That has been knocked clear. Over to the left. Mbappe. Mateus. Messi. Chance to finish. And Cech pulls off a sensational save.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nesta. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Cleared away. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's running through. Real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shevchenko tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well-timed, excellent interception. Played back in. It's Zico! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Zico actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. Oh, he's put Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kante tries looking up for options on the left. And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Still great hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And here's Shevchenko. Here's the ball in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Thuram. Italy come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi. No way through. Italy still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Played over towards the opposite flank. So we've reached the hour mark. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. White could try cutting inside here. And he was quick to get it clear again. And it's Messi. Zico.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shevchenko bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. Struck first time. It's wide, but only just.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 8. Il numero 10.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. White really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Platini calmly anticipates. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now, who's going to be first to this? And they're on! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Viene sostituito con il numero 9. Ecco, cambio di giocatori.
Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to clear it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar. No way through there. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Italy need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Tries to get it clear. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That looks a good ball through. Deftly away. And he's managed to get free. He's there and gets it away. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Zico has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Thuram. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very
face-to-face, and the shot! There it is!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Mbappe. Great position here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. First quarter of an hour gone. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. He could be in here, and the shot's on. Has a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Played in. That has been knocked clear.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is a great pick out. Gnabry.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Collier, can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Zico. Thuram.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Got a shot away! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gnabry. But it's Thuram. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Collar does really well to win the ball there. That's a decent clearance. Gnabry showing good feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Zico has got himself a free kick. That's a sharp pass. Bellingham. He's had a hit! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. No way through there. Vieira. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi chasing after it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And he welcomes it in. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
In with a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Italy certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zico. Messi. Kola. Gnabry.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. He is through here. Gnabry with the delivery. Rijkaard can get it clear. Shot shapes to shoot! And it's hoisted clear. Ah, that's a fine interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different... And he's had a hit! Just sails past the upright.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 21.
Italy choosing to make the first change.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 2, il numero 7.
He could be in here. Just the goalkeepers and the shots. And it's in. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance for the header! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi, And he's got his cross in. And he's taking no chances there.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Messi. Now it's Gullit. Veron. He's got away. Great hit! It's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Italy do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. White. Up he goes! Thuram is there and he can get that clear. Zico. Oh, good spread. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 9.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Gnabry. That's a throw. White.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini gets over and intercepts. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rummenigge. Zico. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit. There's the shot! It's this time, surely! Rudiger is there to clear. Italy are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard. Clips it so gently. Maldini calmly anticipates. Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. 5 minutes to add. Zico is in a really good position out wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through. Shevchenko climbs up big! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Italy really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Zico, pull it, and here's a chance. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Italy perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Italy desperately failing to impose themselves.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Maldini going full steam ahead down the left flank. Mbappe, he's through here. Rudiger cuts out the pass.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Oh, played right into his path. And he's intervened well there. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mbappe! Lovely bit of skill. Messi. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Eto'o. Played out towards the right wing. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Totti can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gnabry. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. Bouts of passing here, and the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mbappe. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gnabry. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's picked his way through. Now it's Messi. And it's Eto'o. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Terrific header! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Italy have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And it's hoisted clear. And that is a little undercooked. Stood up well to him there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the ball is out of play. Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, nicely intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And great hit! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to...
And the shot! And Cech pulls off a sensational save! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Italy head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back underway.
Italy have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He could be in here. Now it's Eto'o. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Hits one! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Back into the middle. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Maldini gets it away. Conte. Now, can they get it back? Pinches it up. It's Eto'o! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Italy go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's straight offside. Vieira makes the interception. And it's Gnabry. Moved on forwards. Oh, this looks sharp. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now it's Messi.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.306
Almost an hour
spettatori.
gone. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared. Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 19. Messi. Numero 9. Eto'o. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8.
No, that was never going to make it.
7. Attenzione
Leicester
alla sostituzione.
calmly anticipates. Platini. Italy still have the cards to affect this game. Totti in acres of space out wide.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Platini crosses it in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passes short and sharp. Just too much on that. Well, he was clearly disappointed. Great chance! And that would have won it.
Platini was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero
Corner
17.
number 3 coming up.
Numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Il numero 14. Xabi Alonso. Attenzione, un cambio.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic header! Shevchenko trying to keep this in. He's had it taken off him. Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Kohler really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Zico, and that could set him on his way. It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, has another go! Now it's Hullet. Hullet! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Italy clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And Shevchenko. There's the ball in. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And it's Zico. Rummenigge. Good play on the left-hand side here. Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Italy definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And Neymar. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Back towards the middle. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. No outsmarting him this time. Morera. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Maldini. Conte. Messi. Vieira. And it's Nesta. That's going right the way across. Doué.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And it's Shevchenko. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. It's just beyond his reach. Moved on forwards. Strasbourg deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Mbappe! Baku. Spread out to the left. Barco. Kante does well to get it back. Can he spark a counter here? Floats it up and over. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. And he's forced to go back. Conte. Neymar. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, lovely bit of skill. 30 minutes gone. And it's Vieira. Lobbed in behind. Mbappe! Rudiger. Maldini. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Shevchenko. And here's Messi. Shevchenko. Big chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Shevchenko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's played forward.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Baku. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Oh, what a ball, he's in here! And he was alert to it. Moreira. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. Oh, perfectly measured that. Foot in. And it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
Italy ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Et les voici. Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs.
And we're off again.
Italy are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Italy have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's got away. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He could be in here. This is promising. Has a look and place it forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Moreira. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Shevchenko making good progress on the right-hand side. Shevchenko. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Doué. And still we await the first breakthrough. Barco.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Back into the middle. Oh, he's found support out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Strasbourg can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, it's come loose. Baku. Moreira. Now Baku. Aim forwards. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Thuram. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely bit of skill. Italy do have a chance to counter here. He's played him through. Great chance! And it's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Italy have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Very much into the last knockings. Played in early.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Strasbourg have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Messi. Baku. That looks a good ball through. And he's onside. Has a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Italy have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it, and like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
Chers spectateurs,
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
indiqué par le club ou dans les autres parkings du quartier.